Okay, well, now that we're done with Gonzapsadoodle, we gotta get on with the final round, well, the final bout of trainers. I know. It's been a long journey, Ben. We started this commentary, like, what, 3 years ago?
And we started it the way we finished it.
Oh, we're gonna...
This together, where Nikita here is in punching range.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And hitting range.
Thanks. I'm appreciating
hair rubbing range.
All this contact. It really shows the love we have here at Commentary Comms.
Oh, yeah.
But this is not the end quite yet. This is, in fact, the beginning of the end.
This is the gauntlet before the end. This is the calm before the storm.
Yeah, basically. Or more honestly, the storm before the calm. I mean, these guys...
This is the gathering storm.
Yeah. As you can see, the people in the background are cheering before the battle has even actually begun. They're really excited.
Just happy to be here.
Yeah. Because you have to remember, this is like... you know who else is pretty big? Me.
Oh, yeah.
She was pretty large. So. I mean, look at that. Freaking...
Although, she's already showing a sign of weakness and she's nervous.
She's gonna snap our neck. She doesn't have to battle us.
Yeah. Oh, shut! That's illegal. We're gonna have to disqualify you for this tournament.
I mean, thousands of people are going to see me steal Pokemon, but that's fine. But that's kind of the thing, is that since this is a Snag'em hideout, not a Snag'em hideout, this is a Cypher hideout, you know, I'm sure these people have all had their Pokemon stolen at one point in time, or support. I'm pretty sure all the people have Shadow Pokemon anyway, so those bastards, they know how they're made. They know what, they know what's happening.
They know and expect to have their Pokemon taken from them.
I know, it's that kind of a cool, you know, every man for himself kind of Pokemon world. You know, it's interesting that this became the Wild West of Pokemon. Yeah. And this is the most intense. That camera's in there.
The Ore region became shanty. Oh, a bunch of shanty towns.
Yeah.
Wild West.
And
this is actually Fallout Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Now, Miltank is baller as hell, so I made sure to capture her.
Nice. And we get our precious Moo Milk.
Oh, yes.
Shadow
Actually,
Milk.
Imagine if that was a shadow attack, though.
Shadow Milk. Shadow drink.
Yeah, it's just chocolate milk, really.
You learn Morning Sun?
Yeah. It's very cool. It's very sunny on top of this building. I'm very close to the sun. Espeon can now personally communicate with the sun for added power.
Nice.
And she resigned to defeat, just walks off.
Yeah, whatever.
There's this asshole. What even qualified these people? I did not see.
I am next on the roster.
I just wandered into an elevator and now I'm here. He's got a Shadow Absol. Absol's already edgy as hell. It doesn't need to be Shadow.
Absol is pretty goddamn high on the edge. Did you see his friend area in Pokemon?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's got the hair, like, you know, the hair thing going on. It's just full edge.
We finished that commentary 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That recipe.
Good memories. This is gonna be just like a nostalgia stage. Did you ever have any problem pronouncing Suicune? I always thought it was pronounced Suicune. I've heard some people pronounce it Suicune. What the hell?
That's how Eugene pronounced it in the anime.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
You remember Eugene?
No.
He had like a little...
Whatever, he's KO'd because he's straight up buster.
He had like this little hair lick on his he was obsessed with Suicune. And he appeared in Ekrutique.
Oh, yeah. Stupid.
And he said Suicune.
They also pronounce it Arceus, but that don't make it right.
You fucking trust a guy named Eugene.
Hey, Eugene's the village elder in this game. You can't. Well, I mean, he seems pretty trustworthy.
Oh, we're getting proposition. I'll promote that. That was not hands.
Not right.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is a gauntlet. You know, healing between battles.
Yep.
It's just baller attack. Honestly, that's one of the things that really made this game so much more difficult than a lot of the Game Boy games. Because that's something like things like gyms are never that difficult in the handheld games because you always have opportunities to heal out whenever you please, really. But this game was far more about locking you into multiple battles that followed each other, whether it be multiple trainers challenging you at once, or whether it would be going to a stadium and having to deal with no healing. I mean, granted, you could use items, but so you could in the handheld games as well.
The deep sigh of relief whenever you found a healing machine.
Yeah.
So really,
There are especially
technically, I mean, it's not here obviously, but in a lot of cases, you could just backtrack to the last healing.
Yeah, that's true. But it was still
It was a lot less convenient than the gyms, where
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that is definitely, like, this game was a lot more punishing than the handheld games were. And of course, I mean, we've discussed before just how crazy the level scaling in this game gets.
Yeah.
You have to...
Not to mention the price of healing items.
Yeah, you have to...
Pool of money.
You gotta do that in a mount battle training.
Yep.
Get out of here. Get out of my sight. Throw you to the people.
And mount battle is an annoying place to drag.
Yeah.
Hey. Look at this guy getting a special long walking animation.
Damn. Where does he think? He's wearing blue. I'm wearing blue.
That's
I wear it better though. I wear it better. IMO.
Ston.
Yeah, they really run out of, names. They have to give everyone a unique name, so they come up with really just straight up weird. And Ston is not a name.
Shadow Tropius.
That's like an aspect. That's a part of the name with like half of it truncated.
Have we seen anybody with multiple Shadow Pokemon on their team?
This game does not have that. That's one of the things.
Not even the last guy?
Not even the last guy.
He only has Tyranitar.
He only has Tyranitar.
God damn, I spoiled that.
I mean, yeah, but the Tyranitar is not the spoilery part. Yeah. He does have a Shadow Tyranitar, which is very, very nice, especially considering that this game, one of the reasons this game was made was to help out with the Johto Pokemon when it came to the 3rd gen handheld games. But, even still, like, I mean, no, that was one of the things that in XD was added, was that you could have people with multiple Shadow Pokemon. I mean,
the last
XD,
guy had a team of all Shadow Pokemon.
Yeah, that was...
He had 5 of them, I remember.
That was baller as hell, too.
Yeah.
XD was, like, did so many things. And, I mean, we shouldn't talk about XD considering, this is the game we're talking about.
Yeah, considering, I'm sure we'll forget about what we've said here over the course of, like, the 6 years it'll take us to do XD.
Exactly. God, I remember I lucked out in my original file with this. I managed to get Ampharos to have a grass hidden power, and that was incredibly useful.
That's baller as hell.
I know, that it was so good, and then I had to restart it for this goddamn file.
The Suicune carry.
Yeah.
Or do you say all your Pokemon pull their weight?
I'd say, because see, like... It is still, even though this game is much more punishing than the handheld games, it still very much is a Pokemon game in the sense that when it comes to the AI, they're not intelligent. Well, not that intelligent, so you can just, all your Pokemon are on straight offensive basically all the time, because that really is just the most effective way to go about thrashing the AI as fast as possible. Occasionally I've used Suicune to set up, occasionally I've used like Reflect with Espeon when I particularly need it, but otherwise... No, I mean, really the harder hitters are the ones who carry most of the weight, and then everyone else is more backup to soak up hits while I try to whittle Pokemon down to catch them.
Oh shit, it's time to fight Sephiroth.
Yeah, basically, I mean, straight up Final Fantasy.
Come on, Sephiroth, bring it. Is he gonna murder me?
NASCAR isn't a real name either. It so disappoints me, like,
NASCAR.
NASCAR? I don't know.
NASCAR. He's a extreme race driver. Racing car driver.
NASCAR, he's gonna crash and burn, that's for sure.
Oh.
NASCAR is a really cool fight because as you can hear in the background, there is no music. It's just the cheering of the people and the Pokemon's like move sounds of themselves, and that is really cool. I don't know. I thought that was really effective for dramatic build-up as a fight. It's really well done. And the one thing that pisses me off about NASCAR is the fact that we meet him once in, we have that parting glance of him in Phoenix City, and then we never see him again until this point. Like, wow. He's supposed to be the big bad guy, and we spent no time around him. I mean, it's almost like he doesn't matter as much as we think he should.
Oh, yeah. Also, I see Dusclops and Walrein, two of the most annoyingly bulky Pokemon of 3rd gen.
Yeah. I mean, no, this is a hard fight. Especially after those 4 people. Like, the thing is that this is hard enough just playing normally. Trying to do this and record it is even more annoying. God.
And so it doesn't heal you between fights, does it?
Mm,
It doesn't do that.
I don't believe it does.
So, and not to mention, all potion healing you have to do in battle.
Yeah, so you better
Yeah.
have packed up on the hyper potions.
Yeah. Only thing like in like the main games I can think of that like compares to this is the battle castle from.
Yeah, I
4th
mean,
gen.
this is a genuinely hard fight. I mean, not just because, okay, first of all, he is just difficult on his own. His Pokemon are very high leveled, and like he's got 5 of them. Like that's already uncommon. Like he's harder than any gym leader I can think of. And it's just the fact that, yeah, it's a gauntlet. After that huge gauntlet you just ran through, you have him as your final blockade. And he has a shadow Pokemon, and a freaking badass one at that. So it's like you gotta soak up even more hits while you try to capture it.
Was it? That was not. Yeah, Battle Castle. Like, you remember Battle Castle?
Not. I didn't go to the Battle Castle. My favorite from the Battle Frontier was the Battle Pike.
I'm talking about the 4th gen Battle Frontier, which had Battle Castle.
Oh, no, I don't.
Battle Castle was cool. Basically, you'd be given castle points throughout your streak battles, you know, and your Pokemon wouldn't be healed of either HP or PP between fights. But before every fight, you could manage your castle points to like either heal your Pokemon, their PP or their HP or both, or you could go and see what your opponent's Pokemon would be.
Yeah.
And more information about that, and it was really cool. It was like a really
Yeah.
nice twist. On
I
the
mean,
streak
it's a
battle
trade-off
formula.
in this one, because I know a lot of these things is that you couldn't use items in those battles. So here, the fact you can use items mid-battle is a trade-off with the increased difficulty. But it does make me really wish for more actually hard Pokemon games, because that's my biggest problem.
Yeah.
Pokemon games, for the most part, are not hard. And like it really disappointing because like this game and XD are the closest Pokemon games I've seen to getting actually straight up difficult.
Yeah.
PBR also in the later stages of the stadiums actually does get pretty like hardcore.
And then there's
as well.
Battle Knives and later streaks.
Yeah, I mean, of course, all
And
the
then
games.
there's White Tree Hollow and Black Tower from Black and White 2 are really difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I honestly wish that there would be like either like a new game plus for Pokemon that made the game just straight up more difficult, or just a more difficult Pokemon, or a side game that's sort of like this that
Black and White had a challenge mode, but I don't remember exactly how hard they were.
Oh, but I just really want a Pokemon game that was far more tougher, with more, you know, trainers had more Pokemon, better AI, higher leveled Pokemon.
There are ROM hacks for that.
I mean, I know there are ROM hacks for that, but I want, because one of the, I mean, I'm sure I've played Pokemon ROM hacks before and I enjoyed them, but the thing is, a lot of the benefit of Pokemon is that when you play Pokemon, your commitment isn't just to the game itself; it's to the fact that you're going to be, you know, trading with people afterwards, going to be battling with people afterwards, and that's one of the things that I always felt was kind of lost from playing ROM hacks, was I wouldn't be able to really use that after I beat the main game. Like half of Pokemon was removed for me from that. I mean, I'll still play them. I have played them. But that portion really sort of dampens my desire to.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this game did definitely give you a lot of rare Pokemon.
Yeah, it was meant essentially just to justice for that.
Yeah, because Gen 3 did lock off trading from Gen 2
That,
for good reasons.
yeah,
Although I mean, I guess now you can't get your no guard Fissure Machamp.
yeah, that's like the biggest disappointment of all time. Actually, no, you couldn't get it no guard. Could you?
You could. Once you transfer your Machamp to
No,
Gen 3, it would have like a 50-50 chance of
Gen 3 didn't have no guard. Gen 3, he only...
and then transfer it to yeah, but then babies learn TM moves.
Oh, they do?
Babies learn TM moves.
Okay, then yeah, that's true.
And you could have transferred it to Gen 4.
And then you gotta pray that the Machop that you give birth to has Fissure. Can you imagine? It's just a level 1 Machop and then boom!
Fissure.
Fissure.
Giovanni giving you Fissure as a TM.
Yeah, seriously, like, why did Giovanni even freaking bother, like, to do this, like, incredibly inefficient way? He could have just threatened everyone with Fissure. It's like, you're not gonna move this tower, I'm gonna sink it into the ground.
That's business.
That's business. But yeah, slowly NASCAR is losing, or Nascaka.
We play a better stall game than he does.
Exactly. Actually, I said earlier that I go on the hyper offensive. That is partially a lie. I do use Umbreon for toxic stall in this game. And Suicune, it does go on the offensive. I just spam Surf until the things eventually die.
Although Suicune is naturally bulky.
Yeah. So is Umbreon.
Does this game have an IV checker?
Did Gen 3 have an IV
I
check?
have no idea.
I don't think it did.
Huh.
I don't think this game. You mean the whole proud of its power and.
You can figure it out. I mean, like the guy you go to when he tells you.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure in this game.
Emerald had it.
Emerald had a girl at the Battle Frontier who'd be like, your Pokemon likes to do this, and then that would imply your IVs. But I don't think this game had it.
But also, the Gen 3 also it started the IVs. It also start the thing with legendaries having a guaranteed 3 perfect IVs.
That I don't know about.
Yeah, because that's what makes legendaries formidable in a game for the most part.
Mm.
It's because the title of legendary really doesn't mean anything for gameplay.
Yeah.
Aside from the 3 perfect IV stuff.
You can't do that. You can't use legendaries. God, I remember. Oh, here we go. Oh man, are you ready? Yes.
Oh. So the last 2 Shadow Pokemon are pseudo legendaries.
Yep, straight
Nice.
up. That was awesome. Seeing Shadow Metagross put such a smile on my face as a kid, and of course you have to take out Typhlosion, so I can't just burn it down. I gotta take it out
smile
manually.
on your face.
Because
Devious
Metagross
grin.
is freaking cool.
Yeah.
I got one, and I remember getting the freaking
XD. The beginning of XD.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, no, not the beginning of XD. Actually, I was gonna say. I mean, I remember getting the Beldum in
Omega Ruby?
No.
Steven's house in Emerald?
Yeah. In Emerald, and God, I didn't want to train that shit. So just getting a Metagross from here was such, and it's level 50 already. Like,
Yeah.
mwah, thank you.
All ready for the Elite Four. Eat this, Steven.
Yeah, basically. I mean, I didn't give that to you yet. Got it from. I had it smuggled in from the Ore.
you know those people at Ore, though they're shady people.
Yeah.
Can't trust them.
he gave me a Charmander and an Ultra Ball.
It's just like you bring your Pokemon, from the Ore region into a Hoenn Pokemon Center, and then everybody doubles back. It's like, well, we don't trust people from that place.
You come from the Ore. We don't like people from the Ore. We don't speak of it.
Oh man, I like to imagine. I kind of want to see like some of the like side game stuff referenced in the main games.
Yeah, I know. Seriously.
Like I guess PMD is kind of just that would make no sense.
I mean,
the PMD's relationship to Human Worlds is like, yeah, but no, that's another commentary. But yeah, like if you you
acknowledge the Rangers for God's sake.
Yeah, just like imagine you went into like Alpha Sapphire, if someone just referenced Ore region.
Yeah, I mean
Would've
that would have made my day as well. I mean, they reference the other main games, which is cool enough. When you see a character like, oh, I come from the Johto or whatever.
I come from Unova.
And but it's like, come on, right? These games need some love. Yeah.
Fior, Almia, whatever the fuck Guardian Science took place.
Yeah.
All I remember about Guardian Science is that you could ride the beasts.
Anyway, from now on at this point, it's just basically practice of just
it's
trying to
Metagross versus the world.
Yeah, and Flygon almost KO'd itself, but the guy pulled through at the last second.
Oh, Outrage. Outrage?
No, he doesn't learn Outrage.
Oh, Flygon learns Outrage.
He learns Outrage in Platinum. Was he one of the Pokemon that was gifted with Outrage? Because we remember before Platinum, it was basically only Dragonite who had Outrage.
Oh yeah.
That was like Dragonite's thing, and then they took that away from him in Platinum, and they turned Salamence into an Uber.
Yeah, a lot of Pokemon. Like, if a Pokemon has a signature move, it won't be signature for long.
Yeah.
Like how Clefairy got Magic Guard taken away from it.
Poor thing. So now you can see the gears in my head turning, panicking what to do.
Use your subway key.
Yeah, to toss it at him. I am a fan of Kingdom Hearts. Let's see if this works. I bring back Ampharos because he has Thunder Wave, so that's always good. Gonna get some Parafusion going on if I don't, stop smacking myself.
How do you think Umbreon hurts itself in its attempt to use Confuse Ray?
Well, I mean, that's a very good question. It thinks too hard.
Gets a headache.
Anyway, since I've got my 2 bulky Pokemon out, I take this as an opportunity to start healing up. There we go.
Oh yeah. items. This is totally against the comp rules.
Yeah, basically. Damn it.
I didn't want to leave Wonder Launcher on. What is this?
SMH, just saying, get that shit out of here.
Just like immediately nobody's Wonder Launcher. Was announced.
Can you imagine Nescore of all people? It's like, I've stolen Pokemon from beings, but using items in battle is too low.
It's like I imagine like the instant Wonder Launcher was announced for Black White, and everybody just collectively just went no.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was a cute gimmick, but like no practical application.
It's just stupid clutch luck.
Yeah. Metagross is cool.
Yeah. Just make the whole rest of the commentary just us on loop saying Metagross is cool.
Metagross is cool.
Metagross is cool.
Metagross is pretty dang cool.
Pretty cool.
Oh my god.
In my honest opinion,
Don't KO yourself.
In my honest opinion, I think Metagross is cool.
Like I'm straight up like a little bit nervous here because I don't remember. This has like been years since I've recorded this footage, so I don't remember if I
Shadow Rush
successfully.
recoil move. Oh my.
I know. That's what I'm scared about. This is a terrifying. Like,
it all comes down to this.
Like, I mean, Jesus, like literally 1 HP paralyzed and confused. That's actually the worst part. I shouldn't have confused him. No.
Saving that for Tyranitar.
Yeah.
Okay, isn't Ho-Oh the secret?
Oh, you don't have to catch hit.
Or,
you don't have to catch.
Or is that just given to you?
It's given to you for completing Mount Battle.
Oh, okay.
Who
Who the hell gives you a Ho-Oh?
I don't know. It just flies straight into your PC. But see, the thing about Ho is actually kind of bullshit is that if your PC is full and you do the Mount Battle challenge and you do it, you don't get Ho.
Oh my god.
It just straight up does not appear. Then you got to start over.
Goddamn. It's still an intense ball throwing animation.
I know.
It
still makes me mad as hell that you can't throw 2 Pokeballs per turn.
It's a good thing you could call to your Pokemon. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Metagross. It's okay because you can always come back and recapture Pokemon.
It's okay. I have a Metagross in my Alpha Sapphire. I'll play with it tonight.
Basically, I mean, this game this game obviously can't lock off any Shadow Pokemon from you.
Yeah.
At this point, if you miss any of the admins, you can just go to the Under Colosseum, and you'll see that later. But
by the way, didn't we go through 2 Pokemon generations
the deep
at the time
under.
it took to complete this commentary?
That's actually a really interesting point. One often forgets that Pokemon has essentially become a yearly series.
Yep.